Okay, I'm not sure, because how can it be two fundamental
So why are you not sure? Why are you not sure? And you are giving explanation as to why they need additional support.
I'm not sure about your sentiments where you got the two fundamental functions.
I'll help him with that. He says the bigger the team, the better the delivery.
So well, let me tell you, in a ministry, the CS is at the helm of policy and leadership, while the PS is coordinating financial responsibilities and undertakings within the ministry. And then remember, these ministries have got state departments with secretaries. I put it to rest. In other words, I'm trying to tell you that the creation of those positions, and I'm responding to this in regards to the wage bill, we cannot duplicate. It's a duplication of roles, and from my perspective, it is a political reward scheme. It doesn't have anything to do with service delivery to the people, because we are not insufficient of leadership as compared to developed nations, because our politicians are very interesting characters. When it comes to constitutional democracy, they will equate our democratic space to the American space. When it comes to everything, they have a point of reference, except for corruption, where they don't tell us that in Japan, in Vietnam, and in those other countries, death sentence is meted on people who embezzle public funds. It happened even yesterday in Vietnam, where a tycoon was sentenced to death for embezzling the highest amount of public money. When we talk about wage bill reduction, we must be realistic enough to understand that we are in the midst of inflation. It just happened recently that you are talking of the dollar being at what percentage. That already communicates some economic itches. We cannot reduce salaries in the midst of an inflation, because I'm not really sure how stable we are, because the majority leader of the National Assembly, in one endless UDA political rallies in Mount Kenya, he says, we are economically stable enough to take off. Then when doctors bring the issues of pay rise, they say, economically we are doing bad. At this moment, we cannot do anything. So it remains a political assertion. All said and done, the most important thing we can do while addressing the wage bill is to cut down. Actually, government restructuring of government services, structure is what will help this country. Kenya is overrepresented, truth be told. Look at countries like China, where we compare ourselves mostly with. China is the most populated country in the world, but you look at our representation, we are even bigger than China. Look at our MPs. Do you know Kenyan MPs are one of the most paid members of parliaments, the best paid around the world? But again, look at our GDP. What do we produce? We over-import. So addressing the wage bill must do with dropping off duplication of roles, being genuine about it, not going for the small fish. Let us call a spoon, and not be a spade that looks small. No. Let us be factual enough. Let us reduce positions, duplication of roles.
Meaning that some people should be let go
Some people should be let go of, because someone will tell you that, like, let's talk of the position of a deputy governor. And this is coming from the experience that has been even before the Senate when it comes to dispute resolution. A deputy governor is saying that I have nothing to do. My work is to walk into an office, take tea, and go home and read a newspaper. Anyone can read a newspaper. If at all the deputy governor offers no fundamental support to the governor, why should we pay him a salary? Just to sit in office? Let us, well, there are constitutional scenarios where offices are left vacant.
That's what I was looking for. Someone will say, okay, fine, it's time to cut down the number of people working for
who are representing us.
So probably even at the county level. I can see it's time for a break because we are half past the hour. Let's take that break. We'll come back to continue this discussion, and I'll give you, Nabiswa, an opportunity to contribute to that.